Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's spring here, and that means our berries are starting to fruit. We've already lost a couple to the birds, so today what I'm going to be doing is adding a simple frame to these beds and adding some protection for these berries so that hopefully we get a nice crop off these. Okay, so for these beds here, I've already gone ahead and cut some bits of timber for the top of the frame. I'm just going to cut some supports as well, screw it all together, and then drape the net over the top of the frame that I make. Add some screws along the side so that I can pull the net down tight, and that should be some pretty simple, cost-effective protection for our berries. For the supports, I'm just going to be using this scrap treated timber that I've got left over. So I'll rip these in half and then cut them to about 400mm long. Alright, those are all the pieces that we need. I was going to screw them off, but I don't have any screws the right length, so I'm just going to nail them off. I've got heaps of these nails, so I'll just use those. Probably have to bend them over, but that's okay. So this is the way I'm thinking I'll add the legs on. Just come in a little bit from the end, do the same down that end as well. And once they're on, should be able to just tuck it in sort of like that inside, nail it off, and that should give me a nice frame that I can drape the bird netting over. Should be able to just nail it off. You can see it's coming through a little bit, so I will just bend that over. Just put 2 nails in here. Alright, to fix these to the side of the bed, just make sure our frame is relatively in the middle. I've put a mark at 100mm on these, so I'm going to tap them down till they're at the level I want. Perfect, that's our first one on, so I'm going to go around and just do the same around the rest of the beds. Cool, so I've gone ahead and added those frames around all of the garden beds now. So I'm just going to add some short screws along the bottom edge of the garden. That's going to give the netting something to hook onto. And then I'll go ahead and add the netting over the beds. I'm just going to repurpose some netting I've used before, so I may have to use some garden twine to sort of tie it together. Alright, here's the final look. Hopefully it'll keep the birds out. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like, and I'll see you in the next one.